Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Podcast. I fucked up and no one got a background. Here we go. Now we got a background. Now
Oh,
Hey man, we changing it up
we
without
back.
telling us.
Yeah.
we're going black.
Actually.
We're
Yeah,
going dark web on these cats now.
so we're going on the dark web right now, man.
Dark web.
We're gonna be talking about a lot of
Darnell
conspiracies.
just was,
right now.
man. Darnell was just on.
Oh yeah, Darnell was just on the dark web, man. He was doing some research, you know what I mean, a little earlier before we hopped on, man. Hey, let him know what you finna on. Just
This man,
let him know what you.
This man's
that's out the can. That's out the can. Hey, chill. Yeah, I need
doing some research purposes, you know what I'm saying?
Research.
Man, no, you did all that before we hopped on, Darnell, man.
That man was
I didn't know you were on private mode on your phone before you hopped on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, that man was on. That man was on incognito. It was on incognito, like.
hey, don't be lying. Hey, them people out there, don't be lying like you ain't in incognito mode.
Hey, Darnell, you know what you need when you were incognito?
What
some black Danny Diego glasses, man. That's what you need, man. When you go incognito,
hey, I ain't gonna.
You gotta put them on. You gotta be in disguise, bro. You can't be, people can't see.
Darnell, you usually be having glasses sometimes on here, man. Where your glasses at, man?
Oh, what the hell? Why you showing? What we doing today? We doing clothing or something? What the hell? Why you showing glasses and shit?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you like those? Did you like those glasses?
I mean,
go cop some.
Hey, they was.
Everybody that's watching, go cop some.
Yeah.
I don't know who. I don't even know.
It's a San Diego based brand, man. It's a San Diego based brand, and we got the team with us. They go by Danny Diego, and we are about to bring them on right now, man. We're getting straight in. Yeah, sitting here.
And Brian was hyped to bring you on. He didn't even ask how our day was, man.
I didn't.
He even asked how we doing and nothing.
Hey, I blame you, Darnell. You got straight into it, so I was like, I gotta go with that segue. Like that's kind of perfect.
I'm thinking how you think you went straight to it, so I just said, let me punch on the gas.
All right, for sure, man. What's good with you guys, man? First off, can you introduce yourselves too?
Yeah.
I'm Danny,
Joseph,
and then we're the designers and the team. Well, we got more members in the team, but we're like the main ones from by Danny Diego. So yeah, that's us right there.
Yeah. And for Danny, is your full name Danny Diego, or is you added that for the home?
We added that for the brand. So like my last name is Danny Navarrete, but my whole family is Diego, and then like we kind of developed that during like the process of creating a brand. We're like, we came up across that. Diego has a lot of meanings. You know what I'm saying? This is like the city we both grew up in, and the city that we met, and the city that we made this brand. You know what I'm saying? So Diego has like multiple meanings, but yeah, bro, that's not part of the my last name, but it's part of like the brand that we created.
It's a culture. It's a bigger thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fire.
Like way major.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just fire. And also, man, if you could shout out too, who does a lot of like the photography and stuff, because on your Instagram, like it's clean, bro. Like,
who's the picture person? Yeah, bring him out. Bro. Bring him out.
He does everything.
He went to Dago, bro.
Yeah.
He went to Dago too.
Hey, yeah, he went to Dago. Yeah. He look familiar.
Hey, now man, the photography, bro, like that shit's clean, bro.
He was good here, bro. There's other homie, bro. This guy right here is part of the team.
Yeah,
right
who that? Yeah, introduce yourself.
Right here, bro. Right there. That's our boy right there. He takes pictures too. He motivates.
Oh, you on the pitch too?
We're a whole team. We're grinding, bro.
Yeah, fire, man.
So it's all one team, bro. It's all one team.
Yeah, that's dope,
man. Shout out to the people doing the flicks though. They real crispy. You know what I mean? They real nice and neat. It's real clear, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all though, for real.
Yeah. For real. And it's dope seeing the whole team too. Like when you see the whole team together, like that's just
bro.
Everybody
playing their parts, man.
Yeah, everybody gotta show credit, when it's due, for real.
Hell yeah, that's
facts. And we're gonna get more into the backstory and all that, but we usually start off with a segment we call Rapid Fire. And it's kind of just random questions, you know what I mean? So all right. So question number one. first off, we go way back. You know what I'm saying? We all actually went to the same high school. We mainly, we're starting to get to know you. Of course, Joseph. That's our guy too. So yeah, classes together and shit, causing a ruckus. But
ruckus type,
yeah. So the first question is, if you could go back to high school, what is one thing you would change or do differently?
You want to start or you want me to start?
I think I can start. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be to not be as shy as I was, you know what I'm saying, or not as confident as I am now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it took me a while to kind of open up, and now, as this business is growing, like I'm growing, and I wish I did that at a younger age, you know what I'm saying? And also, like, whatever I believed in, I wish I just went through with what I believed in at that time, you know what I'm saying? So that would definitely be it right there.
Great answer, man. I don't think this guy got to worry too much about confidence.
For real. His old high school year was confident.
That was a straight savage.
He was everywhere. I mean, was everywhere around.
He was everywhere.
This might be a little shallow, but like just like been a bit more on it with the honeys. You feel me? I could have caught a lot more body. You know what I mean? Like, that's real shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was like, thinking about that's my answer too.
Be honest, bro. He said, "Look, I wasn't on that. I was on the books. You feel me? But look, I wish I caught more. You know."
Yo, low key, I was like, man, I could have instead of kind of chasing for that. I'm like, why? I could have just fucking went crazy, bro. If I really wanted to. I'm like, oh, why didn't I?
But that's so funny though, because back in school, that was his mentality. He's like, man, he was trying to see where the shorties was at every time. Like, go to class.
And why you couldn't have
class looking like, man, where the shorties?
He said,
it's like,
it's stupid, man. Nah, but that's a real answer too, especially at a young age, like with the building your confidence and trying to figure out who you are. Because sometimes you're around people, you want to be like them or you want to be a certain way until you really get out of it is when you realize you're like, damn, I'm not with them no more. I'm not in high school no more. Like, what do I want to do for the rest of my life type of shit? You know what I mean? So
as a co-host, am I able to answer this question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hell yeah.
My answer would be going to a different fucking high school.
Hey,
I think my life would be much better if I went somewhere else.
Hey, sometimes, I'll add on to that. Sometimes I get a little doubt. I sometimes think about that because I think sports for us it could have been a lot different too. I mean, we could have got a scholarship somewhere, but I can't really regret. But I mean, it's still. I think I would agree with Kid. I think my life would have been a little different too.
I learned my greatest survival tactics in high school.
Yeah, I guess I answer. If I go back, I would take it a lot more serious. I did not take it serious, bro.
Yeah, I didn't take the book seriously.
Yeah, I feel like if I was in school, I would have taken it more serious.
Yeah. Or if we just held each other accountable more too, like what I mean. I feel like we're just fucking around too much. You know what I mean?
Real, I'm saying class clown.
It's like we're just wilding, bro. So I'm like,
it's me and Darnell stealing chips from the store and shit.
It knew for me, school wasn't for me, man.
Oh yeah, man. Darnell was bro. You remember the Rock? Like
Darnell was a thief.
Like the little rock store.
Yeah,
I was too busy stealing.
This man, Darneezy was bro. So we had the class, right? And I think the teacher walked out like for a little bit. He went out like for maybe 5 minutes. Bro, we all get up, start going through the boxes, and like Darnell's like throwing chips to everyone in the class. Like I'm over here stuffing gummy worms and shit in my backpack. Yeah.
Everybody get a bag. You get a bag.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this chick snitched on him though. It was a worthy snitch, though. I'm not gonna lie. You deserved that.
Hey,
Darnell was doing everybody a solid.
Hey, it was funny though. At the end of the day, though, I didn't even really get in trouble though. All he did was
teacher was chilling. Yeah,
that means the teacher was chilling. I think his name was Merritt. I think Mr. Merritt.
Yeah, shout out to that man.
Too chill.
Yeah.
Rock too.
You said what? You said you was out here. Oh yeah, Miss. Yeah. Hey, shout out her, man. Whatever she's doing out in the world, shout out to her. All right. So, question number 2: if you could bring back any fashion trend, what would it be?
Oh, fashion trends.
Ooh. Oh yeah. That's high school. That go back to high school, middle.
Nah, I got one.
What you got?
Okay. Well, to be honest, like, are we doing like any trend like recent or like it be all time?
Any all time.
Yo, this might
Last
sound
year,
weird, but like
it'd be
I
5
liked
years.
it back when people was like wearing like suits and shit all the time, like for everything. They were just in suits all the time.
Listen to tuxedo.
Hey,
Listen to
that
tuxedo.
is so funny, bro. In high school, you would see
Just
somebody
suit.
with a suit every day. You'd be like, bro,
That'd be
going
hard.
on?
Yeah.
Like,
Facts. It just is like the way that you had to really look at your outfit and look at what like just like 2-piece, 3-piece suits. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like layers, you know what I'm saying? So you really have to think, like,
Facts.
really figure out how you're gonna put colors together and shit. Like,
Yeah, the color combinations and stuff.
yeah, your tie gotta be fire with the little handkerchief too.
Yeah, everything gotta look nice. My shoes gotta be looking, you know what I
Shit all
mean?
creased up.
Shoes gotta be shiny. Like,
That's hard. That's hella hard.
that's a
Take
good
it
one.
off.
That's
You
a
got
good
the
one.
vest on too. You, oh my god.
Everything tailored, just a closet full of suits.
You gotta pick up your dry clean.
For real.
yeah,
Yeah,
pick
pick
up
up
a
your
dry
dry
clean.
what about you, Danny?
Probably like the 90s, like the hip hop fashion scene, like in the
Mm.
90s. It was like, Ice Cube, like Eazy-E, like stuff like that. But I like that style, bro, like the fitted caps or the snapbacks,
Yeah,
crew necks, like the oversized. Like, I don't know, it was like kind of oversized, but kind of fitted as well. So, like, I definitely like that style a lot.
Yeah,
fact. I'm with
dang.
you on that. I'm with you.
Hey,
on
I
that,
ain't.
bro.
That's facts though. I'll add on to that. Yeah, like I feel like I like that era too. Especially like when Ice Cube was in like Boys in the Hood. Like I like
Yeah, like that.
the caps. Yeah, I know Don Kimney. He like kind of influenced that too. Like he wore
I like
the
that
caps.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
he wore the caps with no
Yeah.
snapback on it, and like the jerseys and the tees and
Yeah,
I wish I
Man,
grew up.
yeah,
I
them
was born in the
jerseys,
late
bro.
'90s though. Damn,
that
born in the
style.
late '90s though.
Jersey,
Missed
man, that's
out.
like early 2000s with Fab and all
Yeah, like
that.
early 2000. Yeah, early
Oh yeah,
2000s too
Fab,
had that.
Fabulous.
Had
that
Oh
some,
yeah, they
yeah,
was wearing like the big jerseys and all that. Yeah.
yeah. Dipset, all them guys too. Yeah,
Dipset, yeah.
Hey, it's still you can still bring it out though. You know.
Oh
what I
no,
mean?
for sure, bro. We always try to even put that in our brand now. Like we had a
Yeah,
D,
yeah.
like an old English like D type of fitted, and that was
Bro, I
dope.
seen that, bro. It's sold
Yeah,
out,
that was
bro.
definitely inspired for that.
Darnell gonna roll out with a.
You can't even
oversized
get
That
one,
was
bro.
missed out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was fire.
That shit must have sold out like freaking in seconds or something.
Yeah, no, that one was pretty good, man. That was sick. The colors too, it was like a cream white. It's off white and like the black, and then I'm telling
Oh
you,
yeah,
it was like
you can go
the
with
left side
anything.
of that time, that era for sure.
Yeah,
Man.
no, I could go. That can go with anything. That's why it kind of sold out so fast. It's like,
I guess just a side question: how does it feel too, like when you put out a product like that and it sells out like that? Like
It was
yeah,
good.
how does that make you feel? Like
Yeah,
when you
what's
see
that
a
feeling
product
like?
sell out so fast.
It's just like we're so thankful, we're so blessed. Like every time like we sell out, like we're so excited. Like we always even like just like, hey bro, let's pray for this moment. Like this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Because we came a long way, and when we like sometimes it might not hit, sometimes it does, and when it does it's like it feels so good, man. It's like
Facts.
you
It's
can't
like
thank
all the
the
hard work.
orders
Yeah,
enough, bro, because there's like so much that goes behind it. You know what I'm saying? And the
yeah.
fact that they see it, it's just like, bro, that's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it like
good.
does it
All
like
right, bro.
motivate you
Bro,
guys
I feel
more?
happy,
Just
bro.
to
I
like
feel
just keep
amazing.
pushing. Like it just motivates you. Just like
To keep grinding, bro. Keep it
Absolutely.
consistent. You just don't
Yeah.
never know which piece is gonna hit. So it's dope.
Facts.
That's the best part, bro, because you always put stuff out, and some people like it, some people don't like it. And then you find out that person wanted it. They could have got it back then, but they're talking about it now, and it's like should have just copped it. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, should have copped it. Yeah, facts, man.
Oh,
That's so real.
Hey, that's real. I want to real quick. I want to add on to that. I remember
Go ahead.
Joseph tell me this. So is it true? So when you have a brand and you have like different like clothing, like hats,
Zoo.
shirt. So is it only one time only? Like if you miss out, you're not making it again. Is that true?
for right now, bro. We had to create a specific type of exclusivity because we know we got something good, right? And also like we're allowing ourselves to have the creative freedom to put new things out that people haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? And try things out that we have to re-innovate that we've seen something before. We're like, okay, we could change it up to make it our own.
Yeah.
Place, you know what I'm saying?
Fire. And what if it's like the demand to where like you had multiple people be like, man, we want that one shirt back, like we want that one hat
I know
back, or something like
MCK
that.
did.
No.
Use
Talking
it
about general.
He's one of those. If I see it, he wants it. If it's not there, you don't want him.
And that's so believable. Like there's a process to it all. You feel me? And we have our game plan, and with that game plan, like just because you didn't get it now, I'm not saying that you never gonna get it.
yeah.
But you gotta work with me. You feel
All right,
me?
good, because I was about to cry off the camera.
People gonna get mad and they go like, bruh, I wanted that damn t-shirt. I wanted that
shirt.
damn hat. Bruh, you need to put it back on the website now.
Like I told Danny, like just have faith. You will see it. You will get to have it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And just
nah,
when you get time now.
Okay, yeah.
no, I'm about to be
That's
copying me all this shit,
Yeah,
man.
nah,
Like,
nah. I just
got
wanted
my money
wanted
back.
to-
I got my money back up, so I'm ready to spend, man. So,
Please.
ready to
I
spend.
just wanted to clear the air just so like the fans and the people out there they know like look you got it, it'll come back around.
Thanks.
So I was just trying to clear clarification on that one.
Yes, sir.
How does Brandon around?
Hottest
Hey,
round
shoot.
around, man.
Otter
What up,
Brown
bro?
and Dago went around. Like me personally, I always support small businesses too. And like when I go out in the real world, people actually ask me where I get it. It's because I don't get it at no Target.
Yeah.
I don't get it at Walmart. I don't get it at the mall. Get it on the streets.
Yeah,
It means more. It means more.
on proper
Yeah.
context. We were talking about this.
Oh yeah. You guys
It
were
didn't
talking
make
about
that. It didn't make the interview, but we were chopping up about you support local. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
love.
no, it's like no, that's the thing. Like it's always been in my blood. Like I always do it all the time. Like most of my clothing is not really from the mall usually.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Really from small businesses because it's like
Yeah.
I respect them more because they put their hard time and effort into it, and then they always ask me like how you like it. Like
Yeah.
they always ask me sometimes feedback like, oh, what you think you should put like a different color or they always ask me some things. So sometimes you don't get that from your regular like stores like Old Navy
Yeah.
or whatever stores in the mall and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's a fact. All right, we're going to our third question. This was funny. If a genie, okay, hold on, let me see this right. If a genie granted you one wish, but it had to be for someone else, who would you choose, and then what would you wish for?
For someone
random ass question.
Damn, bro. Damn, you really got me thinking, bro. That's great.
And
Quick.
That's what it's for. Yeah,
I got mine.
It's supposed to be like this.
Yeah, that's supposed to be quick.
Yo, like I'm not even trying to take it on a sad tip. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I would give it to my brother, and then so he can have his mom back. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was the same one, bro. I just did it. I'm glad you opened up because I was like, damn.
Man, y'all got some hearts, man.
No, bro.
His brother, matter of fact, bro, his brother is my best friend. Like
Wow.
he's my best friend. And I was like thinking that right now too. But I'm like, I don't know if it's too sentimental. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah.
We
Put it out.
appreciate the realness, bro.
Put it out,
Yeah.
for real.
That's one thing about our podcast. I mean,
Nah,
pure like we go based off that name. Like, what I mean,
Yeah.
anyone who watches our episodes, we've had tons of like deep discussions and all that. So, like we cross the board. We talk about everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, and on a funny tip, I would on another tip, I would give it to Matty, and get him his eyes good, so you don't gotta wear glasses no more.
Matty Buckets. Matty Buckets.
Yeah,
Matthew. Shout out Matthew.
Eyesight,
Matthew
man.
Leslie.
He said, "Give him a new pair of eyes."
Shout out Matthew if you watching. I don't know if he is, but man, shout out Matthew.
Why you trying to do that, man? Hey, shout out Matt.
Shout
though.
out,
Shout
I
out
love
Matt.
Matty.
Yeah, shout out Matt. Nah, for real.
Yeah. It showed that too shows how selfless you guys are too with that type of
Yeah,
that type of
nah, that's
stuff.
real though. Nah, I never really heard that on the show before.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't think I ever heard that.
And well, plus I don't really ask the same questions twice, so that's probably
Oh,
why
yeah.
we haven't. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But-
definitely.
I like
Yeah.
that. Boy, the rapid fire,
Hey,
bro.
bro,
This
that's a good
is
ass
a dope
question.
concept
Yeah.
for real.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite parts of it. If you could have one superpower for a day, what would it be, and what would you use it for? Got you guys thinking.
What would you use the superpower for? Ooh. Superpower.
I'll probably fly, honestly. Just travel the world, like experience that feeling that nobody can really have. You know what I'm saying? So like, just to fly, like that'd be kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Travel with it.
quick and explore the world in a way. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be kind of scary.
That'd
Yeah.
be dope as hell.
I
I'm
respect
gonna be like a werewolf or something and go terrorize motherfuckers.
That's what you're gonna do for the day.
it. Oh my gosh. I already know his answer is gonna be crazy every
Yeah.
I just look at this
that's
man like, all
hilarious.
right, man.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Nah,
Never heard that
all
one.
right.
before, to be honest.
So, I was not expecting that.
You just like go invisible, flying, you know, shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm gonna turn into a werewolf. Like,
I
goddamn.
want to
All
turn
right.
into a werewolf. Like,
Let me stay away from this guy when he get his little
okay,
powers.
yeah. I mean, I was thinking of a more typical answer, but okay. I
Yeah, he about
appreciate
to be
that.
like Ben 10 or some shit.
Thinking
Like,
outside.
Yeah.
Thinking outside.
all right. So last, yeah. So last question to end it off. What are some ways you motivate yourself?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been like, I'm gonna tell you recently how I've been motivating myself. God gave me style, the song 50 Cent. I've been bumping that hella lately this week. So, you know, did you guys watch the fight this weekend?
With John Jones?
Yeah, so he was walking out before his
I
song,
did-
the championship.
highlights.
That song came up, so I was like, "Dang, that song is so dope, man." God gave me style, 50 Cent, hard. So
Yeah.
I've been motivated by that recently.
Man, the way I keep myself motivated, to be honest, like it's a little bit of mix of things. One is just always keeping my my goals front of mind. So always just making sure I know what I want. I know how I'm gonna get it. I know why I'm chasing after it. So as long as I keep those things front of mind and just always keep keep my heart pumping. But on like the exterior, I just try to use people for motivation. So like I'll see people, and if they're not doing what I think they should be doing in life, but then I talk to them and they're content, then that's what I'm chasing. They're what they can find in contentness. At the same time, like if it's someone who like doesn't have anything going for them, then I use that as the experience of like, okay, I don't want to be someone who is not like who lacks like being goal oriented. You know what I'm saying? And having drive and passion.
Have a little drive,
Like you're a great person. We could kick it sometimes, but like you're not what I'm trying to be like.
But you're not striving. You're not. There's nothing you're striving for. You're not. There's nothing you're pushing for, like towards.
Exactly. So I find that through people and experiences, and then if I might find someone like-minded like myself, and I try to like thrive off of them and
feed off each other pretty much.
Yeah, and exactly, so that we can create and manifest bigger and better ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty deep, bro. Damn, my answer was kind of wag, bro. Like,
like, yeah, I want to change my answer.
This man talking about 50 Cent. Man.
Hey, I respect both of the answers.
Yeah, two totally different lanes.
I know Joseph a lot from school, and like what he said is kind of real because that's how he was really in school. Like he was really kind of like, if the friends was like, or the people you was talking to wasn't with Joe Vision, like I realized you wasn't messing with them. Like that's kind of like, now it plays on like years later out of high school. Like you kind of still think like that. Like, man, if you're not on that, can't really be around you. Like you still like, I think you still had that same vision. I noticed that about you. You still got the same vision.
I appreciate that.
That's why he was kicking it with us. Nah, I'm playing.
Hey, for real. Hey, think about it. Hey, years later, look, now we on the show together.
Yeah, now we here.
Hey, who would ever thought that?
That's family now, man. Come on.
That's
Anytime
crazy.
you're on the show, it's family now.
Yes,
So Mel, let's get into the real interview. There's some stuff I want to hold off on, certain things that you touched on, so I'm happy we could get right into this question. Is give us your backstory of how you guys met and what inspired you guys to create this brand, or I guess Danny, if you had the initial vision.
Yeah. So the backstory with how we met, like I said earlier, his brother's my best friend. So we're like, that's like my family, So we obviously as friends, we would invite each other to things, and he would invite me to his birthday parties, and then I'll be at his birthday parties, and then that's where Joseph, I meet Joseph, and Joseph and I, we always had like the same interest in things, and growing up, even like when we both grew up in like North Park. So like when we would get after school, we would walk home and we would like link up with each other, and we would link up at his crib, and then we'd always look at sneakers. That was like our love. Like we would just shit we couldn't afford. We just look at, damn, bro, I can't wait till we start working, bro, getting money so I can buy this. And then he'll be like, hell yeah. And then we would always talk about, or he would be like, yeah, like shit, like we would always talk about like, damn, bro, what would you do different? He's like, bro, if I had that idea, like I would have done this. So I feel like the connection that we always had was with shoes, and that led up to fashion, and even graffiti too, like the art of it. Like, bro, there's a quote that you said the other day, bro, that really inspired me, where you were talking about like how artists or rappers like were like icons, designer icons, and then you're talking about graffiti artists where like like murals on the street.
Yeah, it was like pretty much like
that's the that's a big element of hip hop though. Like even the beginning, like 4 stages of hip hop, graffiti is
So that all that stuff was like our thing.
But pretty much what he's talking about, I said like rappers became our fashion icons,
Yeah, there you go.
and graffiti artists became the graffiti artists turned the streets into museums for us to look at. You know what I'm saying? So like for us, like
I
growing
like
up,
that.
that's what it became
That's
to
fire.
be. You know, and like just our passion of art, the process of it, the ending, you know what I'm saying, and everything between. Hip hop played a big factor in that, because we would be watching all this graffiti stuff and anything really with art. I don't have a hip hop beat behind it. The cartoon shows, the anime shows that we watch with the hip hop.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just,
Like you ever watch Samurai Champloo? You
bro,
ever heard of that one?
yes, fire,
That's my shit.
fire.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fire.
god, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
like all taken, like, and that's a good like anime to look into in terms of like it encompasses all of those things. You feel me? The
100%.
calligraphy that they use just looks like graffiti. You know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah.
for us, you know, sneakers, rappers, graffiti artists that help us envision a world where we can create art and we want to put it everywhere. Everyone wants attention. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't know how to give that attention out. You know what I'm saying? So this is our way. This is how we decided to put it out. You feel me?
And that inspired us for sure to create a brand like that. And yeah, like everything. Joseph, even at the time, he when we came up with the brand, you wanted to do like this not like an agency, but you wanted to create like a brand, like a consistent action group where like people that were doing stuff, we wanted to like help build a market for that. And I remember he came up with that concept, and then during that time I was getting out the military, so that was in my head. I'm like, dude, like I want to do something like that you know, that can like kind of like inspire, like how can we take this one concept that we have and build something like crazy, like dope for the city. What haven't we seen in the city like that? So
Yeah,
like when I he did that group, I thought about an idea of like, oh bro, let's create like a designer brand, let's create a streetwear brand, like something high end, you know what I'm saying? And we both put like everything into it. So we kind of talked about it and we came up with like this brand. We created this project kind of in a way.
Yeah, bro. It's amazing because like at the end of the day, like it was just at a point where it was a bunch of people sitting down together, like we got to come up with something. You know what I'm saying? And Danny came up with the grand idea. You feel me? And you know, at you know, it doesn't matter what level you are in life, right? If there's an opportunity, you take that opportunity. And I seen an opportunity to work with Danny, and I was like, as a friend, as a brother, I realized that at the end of the day, it's always going to be business, and that's what we agreed upon. But at the same time, we have our imaginations and our creativity that could build and create something so much bigger than ourselves. And so, like I told you yesterday, I have absolute faith and I'm fully invested into this. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who he is and I know the type of artist and genius he is. And I'm fully invested into that.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's what it came down to. He came out with the hats and I'm like, oh, I got to get on this, bro. You feel me? Like,
yeah, no, that's crazy though. That's the vision you got to take, like especially when you invest in your time into something like this, and like you know what you're aiming for, you know how far you want to go to it, and basically what you're saying is like I'm going all in. Like I'm putting bread up, I'm putting my time, I'm losing sleep. You know, I'm waking up early, I'm waking up late. Like it's like you putting your all into it, and like I can see the outcome is coming in. The results is there.
No, that's love. We appreciate that for sure.
And then to do it with your brother too, it's like that's like it's a good feeling.
Hell
you know what I mean? Because you guys are elevating yourselves, each other. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like you said, it's for the business, for the brand. But you guys are also growing a different bond in a different direction too. You know what I mean? Because you guys already had this on the outside, but now it's like we're growing together with this. Like that's only bring you guys closer too. Same thing, kind of like with us. You know what I mean? And always too. One thing I'll let people know is on like just inside things like. The thing is, you want to always deal with the people that you're closest with too, as far as like if you're doing anything in-house or with family, like the part I like the most of doing it with these two is like we're gonna bump heads, but we're brothers. We all knew each other since 6th grade.
Right.
Yeah. So like for us, our bump heads is different than like if other people see the way we talk to each other or some shit. It's like we could do that, and that's just how we are. You know what I mean? But it's like family though. It's like always gonna be love. Like there's nothing that could, you know, like tear that shit apart. So
hell nah. Yeah.
No, yeah, there's always gonna be times where, you know, Darnell or Brian pisses me off or I piss him off, whatever it is, man. But we got the same mindset. We both working.
Let me read this real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Somebody just tried drinking empty ass cup.
Oh boy, bro.
Oh my
That's
god.
clean, bro. That's funny.
I thought there was still water in it.
Hey, it was thirsty, huh?
But,
Man, thirsty as hell right now, bro.
He's a little lit before the show. We can see that.
hey, yeah.
He's a
Shout
little
out
lit.
Sugar, man.
What you were saying, brother?
Hey, respect. Hey, Sugar. Hey, respect the Sugar though.
Shout out
man.
Sugar, man.
Hey, Sugar, we're gonna do a duo again. We're gonna come back.
No, we
Sit
appreciate all y'all comments though, man. Keep them coming though.
Yeah, keep 'em
down.
coming.
Keep them coming. Yeah, we definitely gonna pop it on the screen though. Nah, that's cool.
yeah,
I add
Kev.
on to that. I add on
Yeah,
to what Kev was saying though. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we all bump heads, you know, and that's just life. I mean, especially with family. Like
especially with that
anything
big ass forehead. Nah, I'm just playing.
Didn't go like that.
Hey, you still, hey, it's crispy, you know, it's golden. You feel?
Hey, that shit funny right now. You put that shea butter on now.
Hey, I put that shea butter, you know. hey, that cocoa butter, you know, that DJ Khaled cocoa butter.
I'm looking clean right now. Okay.
Ooh, okay, crispy. Nah, it's like, nah, it's cool. Like it's funny because we do bump heads and we do like we wanna get somewhere and
It's for the best interest though.
for the best interest,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then like, you know, he got an idea, I don't like it, he likes it, I don't like it. Like we kind of like bump.
You
heads.
gotta, yeah,
But
you
we
gotta find that
balance it
fine
out,
line.
you know?
Yeah,
We
Sometimes
balance it
you
out.
just
We
gotta
know-
put your pride to the side. If you know
Yeah.
they
It's
want to roll
happened-
with
it's
something I don't
happened
agree with,
before.
you know, fuck it, you know.
yeah, it's definitely happened before.
Yeah, it happens before. Like we kind of
Yeah.
know our strengths, our weaknesses, like who's better at
Yeah.
this, who's better at that. Like we
It's
kinda,
took a lot of
we
time
figured it
too,
out.
and I'm
Took a lot.
sure you guys could relate to this because we're talking, you know, off of camera. You know, we both started in 2021. You know what I mean? So, it's figuring out those roles. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, we started off, you know, perfectly strong, and then like the next year we kind of had to figure out, okay, wait a minute. Okay, and then we got social media, we got networking, we got to do, you know, promo, we got to try to get more interviews, all this. Okay, who's good at this and who's better at, you know what I mean? It's like we had to figure all that out. And then that goes to my next question. How does each individual's role impact the growth of the brand? Like that segue right there, though.
Yeah, that was hard.
That's clean, right?
Yeah, bro, you
Yeah,
good.
just- hey,
Hey,
Kev,
oh
might
my
be
God.
smooth,
Yeah, bro. No, that was hard, bro. Real
That
talk.
man be smooth with it, bro.
Yeah, getting better at this every day.
Bro, everything like how y'all put
The
all this
setup, bro.
together, bro. The setup is so dope, bro. Like
Hey,
Appreciate
that-
that.
I'm
Hey,
Yeah.
pretty
send
sure
it
a lot
behind
just
taught
behind
some
that, bro.
smart ass kids, bro. You know, we was fucking not learning shit, but we took some of that.
Nah, we
we
like-
took some of that business shit though, because we went to business. We took some of that business shit
Oh,
and put
okay,
it to the real life.
Man, I ain't learned damn thing from
It's
that.
gonna change though. Once Brian's back from the North Pole, man, we gonna be together.
Ooh, yeah, he in the cold right now.
Man,
Yeah.
from Minnesota,
Man,
man,
it's cool. He
igloo.
need to come back to
Once
Cali.
you get out of
though.
that igloo, man, you come out to the sunshine, man. We gonna
Come back
we
to
gonna,
the
we gonna
sunshine,
make
bruh.
sure we together in the studio. So
Oh yeah, we're
And
gonna
then we
be
gotta
in
do
the
then we
studio.
got part two.
In
We do
person.
part two. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
we
do
do-
part 2 in person. We always do
That's
that too.
dope. Heck yeah, that's gonna be sick, bro.
Hey, to be honest, like about impacting the roles and shit, I think it really comes down to like, me and Danny, we always compromise. You feel me? We always compromise, and we always tell each other what we don't like and why we don't like it. You feel me? If you bring an idea to the table, there has to be reason behind it. Why do you like it? Where did this idea come from? You know, we're not gonna put anything out. You know what I'm saying? That's not the objective that we're trying to reach with our garments. You know,
Right.
so it just comes down to that we both have a clear objective. We know how and why we want to get there. And as long as we communicate with each other, that's all that matters. You feel me? That's all that matters. Our heads are in the game. You feel me? Someone falling short, you pick them back up. You tell them what they did wrong, and you keep going. You know, keep each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
just like you guys said, it's an everyday thing. It's a
Yeah.
nonstop grind.
Yeah,
You
hell
feel
yeah.
me? So like,
Real.
as long as we communicate, you know, the boat will always keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's real.
100%.
That's real.
Just to carry on too.
Yeah.
It's all like a teamwork. It's not really individual. Like even when he comes with an idea, like he said, or I come up with an idea, we always discuss it. We talk about, hey, like why would this one be the one, or like why this idea is dope, and we always explain that to each other. And then we kind of later on we let it sit for a while, and then we're like, you know what, you were right, or nah, bro, like we'll take that out. And you know, we give it time. You know, we learn not to rush things. You know, we gotta honestly take our time sometimes, and you know that shows
That's
more
very
value
important.
to the product for sure. But yeah, it's all teamwork, man. It's hard to even say it's like individual. It's all like all one big organization. Like
Yeah.
we're all one big ass team that works
a team,
together.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Nah, that's real. Yeah,
That's
that's real. I mean, it's quality over quantity. You don't want to put out shit that don't look good, and then you know people don't buy it, or you know, it's like You never know.
Said Joseph might be an undercover life coach. Facts.
Hey, bro, hey, he's like motivation too. Like,
No, he's
Yeah.
motivational as
Oh,
hell.
he's
Like,
like,
hey,
you know,
this is somebody you want on your team. Like, for
That's
real,
a-
he's like
that's a
coach.
pivotal role.
Hey,
bro,
get
you need,
chill, like,
that man need to be a counselor. Fuck
That's
this
a
loaded.
key. That's a
He
key
need to be,
player
he
right
need to be
there.
a high school counselor or some shit.
Nah, he
So-
is 100%.
He need to teach some kids about the real world after they graduate, bro.
This man.
I did want to pit this up too. They're talking about that vest you got on too.
Oh,
man.
hold
Like,
up.
I was gonna mention that too because I'm like I need one of is that just like is that just an exclusive for you guys only? Because I'm like,
It's like a Fisher vest.
That's-
bro, I need that, bro. I need that, man. I need that.
I think they did a slight promo because they didn't say nothing. It's not on the website.
Nah,
I think they did a
bro.
slight promo. What's going on here?
Yeah, come on. When's that dropping, man?
I
When
don't
is
know.
it
This
dropping?
like honestly, it's like custom pieces too. Like I started doing a lot more custom stuff right now. Just like exploring like our our capabilities and like kind of create different things for the brand. Like do multiple things and right now these are just like sample pieces that I've been rocking lately. So.
Shit.
Oh, okay.
That shit fire, bro.
Okay, that's it. Hey,
Hey,
now we fucking with it, and what is
bro.
it? The viewers fuck with it too. It's like, come on,
Hey, we
like,
need that vest, bro.
Love,
I think it might be a next
It
drop.
needs to drop soon.
Yeah, drop soon, please.
So the you made him bench a 315 one time.
No cap.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, they in
Yeah.
the gym.
Man,
Gym
screaming
work?
in his ear.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, yo, shout out
Screaming in
Sterling.
the ear and everything.
It's legendary.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
All right, we're
Who we
going
on? Who we on?
we're
Who we
going to
on?
the next question. Is what is the process of creating a clothing brand? Like what goes into it? Obviously,
Yeah.
you guys got a website, creating the merch, getting the right, material, et cetera, artwork.
Yeah,
A lot.
that's the
Damn.
process.
Yeah, this might be a learning
A lot.
experience because I think a lot of people I need to know myself. I don't even know the process, bro.
Yeah. You might inspire some people that want to create clothing too. So
Yeah, true. Yeah, get that knowledge out. Go ahead.
No, the process is pretty chill. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know, the process is all teamwork, like we said earlier. But usually, like either or him or I will we'll come up with an idea, or like we'll see something in the street, we'll get inspired by something that week, right? Or anything. It could be any time. We kind of text each other. This is 24/7. Like this whole brand, working on the brand, we got our 9 to 5s, but we do this 24/7. Like this is always constant on our mind. Like so we have like Instagram, we have like stuff like a message where we kind of like share things and things that inspire us. So usually we come with that and we meet once a week, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of like meet up that week, we kind of go over like our admin stuff, we go over like creative ideas, we look at our calendar, kind of see, hey bro, what we got planned on. So we always meet with each other, and that's important, you know what I'm saying, to keep it consistent. Communication is everything, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the brand, like you got to communicate. Like me and him are constantly communicating. We have like a group message with like our team, and we're always talking about like, what we can do for the brand, how we're going to push the brand to upcoming events. Like Joseph, like legit is like the manager, he sets us up, hey, we got to do this and that. So meeting up once a week, we start like, going over like whatever inspired us, and we kind of go over like budget. All right, how can we create this? How can we make this happen? And we kind of just chop it up and always come up with a solution. If we don't find out that solution that day, we kind of sit on it and kind of like explore our options. And we have like a game plan legit. So it's crazy. It's just like we've been repeating that process a lot, and we've been like, okay, what we're going to drop this month, we're going to drop the next month. So we're constantly like have ideas, and it's crazy. We have so much ideas and sometimes not enough time. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, bro, like the month is over. Like
only we had longer days,
like,
man.
bro, time flies.
Facts.
Time is nobody.
Especially when you're scheduling everything, because like you're waiting for that next, everything's kind of like scheduled, right? So it makes things go way faster. Like,
It's crazy. It's a process, man. I think we got better about organization, scheduling calendars and putting things there in times
and all that.
Yeah. I think we learn more about what y'all keep saying is communication. That's kind of key. I mean, how you gonna get to where you want to go? We gotta talk off cam. We gotta talk on the phone. We gotta text a lot. We gotta communicate all the time. That's the only way you're gonna go.
I feel like with that process really comes down to in the beginning, right? Like if you're a sole proprietor, if you're gonna do it by yourself, it really comes down to like, what are your goals? How are you gonna do it? Why are you gonna do it? Right? Once you can create that, you need to start creating a game plan. and from that game plan, write it down, set dates to it, create monetary goals for it. You know what I'm saying? And realistically, like for us, it was a team. So within that team, communication. And
Yeah,
with that
100%.
aspect, you have to make sure that you hit every detail. For us, we have our LLC. You feel me? So like we just did our first year of business taxes and shit. And it's crazy because like when you really try to run a business and you're trying to run something bigger than yourself, you have to look at every little detail. It's always the little details. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to create a brand of any sorts, a podcast of anything, you need to come down to what are your basic general ideas of what you want to create, and then how you're gonna make that happen. You need to think about it financially. What's it called? Marketing, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have to really come down and be honest with yourself and figure out what are you gonna do, how are you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And just be disciplined, focused.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, be persistent. You cannot stop.
Facts. That's really it. Like you have to keep, like Kev
Grind
was
don't
saying,
stop,
like
like
before.
Eddie VX said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
nah,
stop.
man,
That's
really
the
don't,
fact,
man. It's kind of like grind don't stop, no days off. It's like playing a sport. You got to train, practice. That Mamba forever, like that Mamba mentality. Like,
mentality. Yeah.
yeah,
Gotta
I mean, you got to be the first one to wake up. You got to be the last one to go to sleep. Like, that's kind of how it really is, though.
That meant, hey, rest in peace, Kobe too. But
Yeah,
his level is like,
Yeah.
like that.
He's
He's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, his level
I
is
can't even
like,
like fathom. I can't even fathom
Nah.
that, bro. I'm like, he was
his
even
mentality
NBA
different.
players are
Yeah.
like star players like LeBron
Right.
and D Wade and all these guys are like,
Yeah.
bro, like he.
Right.
It's
damn,
inspiring, bro, for
He's
sure.
Nah,
already in his second
inspirational,
workout. Like,
sure.
bro, we just went like, damn.
Nah,
like, what?
man. Nah, even watching that video on Netflix where he was the first
Yeah.
one to go in the gym and they coming
Yeah.
back from the club, like it's
Different
he's
animal
like-
for
It's
real.
built
man.
And that work harder than the next person.
For sure.
Gotta work harder than the person next to you.
Yo,
He's still
hey,
working his way for the TED Talks.
Hey,
man.
4 keys that the fucking army taught me: right attitude, right place, right time, and right uniform. You feel me? If you can do those 4 things, with any of your goals, bro, you will start to see the discipline. You know what I'm saying? You'll start to see the focus. And it doesn't happen in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta practice. You have to put effort to it. You know what I'm saying? And the moment you give up, that's when your dream dies. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Danny, we always talk about it. Sometimes sales might not be going the way we want, or a product didn't go as hard as we thought it was gonna go. But as long as you have faith, that doesn't matter. Someone always likes it. You feel me? Sometimes they didn't like it on Monday, but they'll like it on Thursday. You feel me? And
That's a fact.
as long as you have faith,
Wait till that paycheck hits, man.
wait till the paycheck hits, then
Wait till that
everybody
paycheck hits, man.
everybody's a little happy though.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to y'all though. Man, y'all vets, man. Y'all did military, bro. Like, can we like speak on it? Like,
Yeah.
y'all serve the country, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, man. Nah, so
talk
yeah,
about it, bro.
Yeah.
This is the real salt dog right
Nah,
here. This
nah,
is that guy.
right after high school, yeah, I joined the Marine Corps. I did almost 8 years, and yeah, I wasn't a badass though. This guy was a badass. I was more like my job there was like logistical, but his was crazy. So
Nah, but he was an instructor. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's why, like when it comes, if you really come and look at it, him starting this only shows like that everything. The person that he was in high school culminated to the Marine that he became, right, to become this leader. You feel me? Because Danny is the leader. You feel me? Like, don't get it twisted.
Nah,
That's
love,
bro.
He's humble though.
Some people are
Yeah.
just gifted to play that role. And
Feel me?
Danny's like,
It's not a
nah.
good or bad thing. It's just the way it is. You know.
Yeah. And a leader is a great thing because you always, like you said, even you being humble like that, like you're amongst the people, so you're always going to take from them too. They help you become the better leader, right? When you have a team like that, it helps you become a better leader. You know what I mean? So they're looking you to take charge too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, being a
that's
leader
real,
isn't
man.
easy. Not everyone's meant to be a leader.
Yeah,
facts.
no. Yeah, there's people that work in managers positions and leaders and things like that. You look at them, you're like, bro, they weren't even
You ain't
qualified.
fit for that.
You know what I
You
mean?
ain't fit for that.
They're not fit for it. Nah, they're
Yeah.
just a worker. But that's why some people play their roles. Like, you just
Yeah.
a worker, bro. Your mindset just working. You're not.
But doing it in the real world too, like,
Yeah.
especially
Sometimes
with
you're not
with the brand and taking charge too. It's like,
Yeah.
it's
not-
fire
some-
too. And
some
hearing
people
you
are
guys too.
good, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, my bad. Some people are not good at taking responsibility sometimes. It's too much on their belt, they
Yeah.
just working. So
Yeah. And also too working in teams, you know what I mean? Some people just can't, you know,
Some people
just fit in the mold with the team, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some people just don't get along with others, don't mesh well with people.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Once you're
Can't do
dedicated
it.
with that, that's why I
Can't do
always
it
was
all.
saying it's like when you got your brothers, like, and people that you
Yeah.
grew and had that like-minded, you know, that like-minded and those ideas, it's like it makes it all the better to do it. And hearing you guys have that too, like it's super dope. So
That's love.
I want to go with this question of what does fashion mean to you?
It's like a to me, honestly, it's a form of expression. You know what I'm saying? Fashion, everybody has their own identity. Everybody likes their own thing. It's just their persona. For fashion is your persona. You know, you like your style, you like your style, and that's your style. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's the beauty of it. You could create your own style, and your own personality with garments, man. Like, and that's for me, that's what fashion is. It's like a fun, creative way to express yourself and being unique with the garments you wear and the garments you put together. Is everybody's a fashion designer because every morning you wake up and you pick out an outfit. You know what I'm saying? Whether you work a freaking, like say at a grocery store, you gotta put that uniform. That's still an outfit. You know what I'm saying? That's that persona for that hour. That's that persona. That's the character you're playing that
Facts.
day, at that time, that hour. And after that, you get ready. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you go to the club. You know what I'm saying? That's when you show out or whatever. That's your persona.
Yeah.
You want to be rocking at the club.
That's
Something that
crazy.
makes you feel
That's
good,
crazy.
confidence, and
For
all
a
that.
bad dude,
No, that's crazy. The way he's describing it, that's crazy. I never thought like that. Like
That's
it's like
fashion,
when you
man.
go to work, you waking to play that role, like you're that character.
facts.
Like you putting
Yeah.
that boot on, you putting that shoe on, you putting that shirt on. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like people don't really think like that. Like when you step into work, you came in the outfit because you was on the fashion. You just gotta pick this out, pick this out, pick this out. Yeah, I never thought of it like that. No, that's a good ass concept. I didn't think about that.
Yo,
Yeah, I
fashion,
like that.
fashion for me, I feel like it's like at first it was just like an aesthetic thing, like, oh, it just makes you look good. You know what I'm saying? It's something to put on to cover yourself. But now I think it's transcended like art. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, it's expression. You know, like there's some people who literally buy clothes every day. You feel
Yeah.
me? They
Hey,
wake up,
hey, be fat.
they go online, they buy it, they go to stores and buy it. Like for some people, they have to change their outfit by the hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no, real talk.
Hey, this
People like
morning, I gotta take off my morning. Now I gotta put on my evening. Now I gotta put on my afternoon.
Got my
Like,
evening outfit.
some people are like that. Some people are like that. You go to the club, some people are like, yeah, go to
because
Vegas.
it transcends more than anything, like the way we feel about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And with fashion and art together, like I see it as an art form as well, other than just expression itself. Like it's crazy because like people everywhere, they have their own version of fashion. And with that, like we all find either the same things or different things beautiful, but everyone is waking up and putting something on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's literally a part of like our everyday lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, it's the character
Yeah.
that you become.
Yeah, you go outside, people wearing this shirt, people wearing those shorts and
Yeah.
all that, and things like that. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
kind of that probably motivates the brand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Nah, that's real. I was looking at the
I buy white tees and black area. Hey,
about white and black tees.
sometimes some people are just plain.
Right.
Some people are just plain t-shirts and they'll rock a fresh shoe. I noticed that about certain people. They'll wear a fresh white shirt but have the freshest shoes, or they wear a black shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
People are just everybody has different like flavor of, like fashion. It's crazy. I never thought
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
That's a fact. And we can go into this last one. So, how does fashion and music play a role in our world today? I got that one from you, Joseph.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna put it out. Hey, it's always the best for last, bro.
Yeah. And we keep it real on this podcast.
Yeah.
That's legendary. That's so legendary. Shit.
I guess this could be our last one, kind of like around the board. Everyone could kind of pitch in on this one. So
Yeah, definitely. I think it just comes down to like now people like more than ever, like not in a bad way, but people are materialistic. They like looking nice, regardless of like the socioeconomic class that they're in. Everyone wants to look nice, and like with music, you want to like the kids. They want to be like those artists. We want to dress like those artists. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And at the same time, the fashion, it makes you feel like those artists. So like more than ever, like you see someone like who's an independent artist, or you see someone who's like different from the mainstream, but they have a certain look that you like, and they do things that make you feel like yourself. You want to embody that, and so therefore you got kids who who look like SoundCloud rappers, and you're like, why did they dress like that? Because they found something that pertains to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got old heads who dress like the Commodores. You're like, why are they dressed like that? The Commodores, you know what I'm
You
saying?
said like the Commodores. That's so funny, bro. That's a fact.
That's
though.
in the
That's a
music.
fact,
Like
though.
I would say, like
That's facts, man.
all the
That's
elements of hip hop, fashion is a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, 100% is. Yeah.
Yeah.
for us,
No,
rappers became our fashion icons, and
Yeah.
music created the story that we listen to. So when we put on that fly ass outfit, we're like, bro, let me put my anthem on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why the reason I'm dressed like this is because I heard that song. Turn it
Yeah.
up, let's go.
Yeah. Hey,
Nah, that's real
inspiration.
because
That's where the
it even goes
inspiration
back to
comes from.
what Danny was talking about too, about like that character, like when you go to the club and places like that, right? Like you watch those music videos and you see Nelly in the club and shit and hot in here with all these chicks and shit. I'm like, damn,
Nelly
I'm
got
trying
people
to,
wearing band-aids on
Yeah,
their
he
face.
wearing
yeah,
bandana
you know
in
what
the
I'm
club.
saying? It's like one little thing, you know, you want to be like, oh, you put on a pair of shoes, like, bro, I remember, you know, that
Air
first
Force
pair of
One.
like Jordans that you got or something like that, and you're like, bro, like, I got these Jordans, you know what I mean? I've been trying to get these my entire, you know what I mean? I had to get Jordans from my cousin who was my size, but he was older, so he'll give me his old shoes and shit.
That's
So all the all the Jordans or like whatever I was wearing like in high school, most of my shit was coming from like older cousins or something because I didn't have like that, you know, that money. So I'm like, but you gotta, but no one ever knew that because I knew how to, you know what I mean, put that shit on and make sure it look, you know what I mean, look okay, you know what I mean? So yeah. Hey, hold on. I gotta.
What you got on, AB?
Chase Davis on the beat, yeah.
Put that shit on. Do your dance, Put that.
He said it. So
you said it, bro. Yeah, facts, bro.
On there.
Nah, but it's facts though, because like I was always big on that too. I know me and Kev be talking about this, like with the like even the jerseys and stuff, like growing up in the early 2000s, like you want that, you know, whoever that you know, that star player, or you want the NBA jersey, or you want that. I was big on baseball. I wasn't even a big baseball fan, but I was heavy on baseball jerseys for like probably like a little bit. I was out of high school. I was wearing
hockey jerseys be clean too. I don't mean
yeah, for real. Like I'm like that should be clean. So I would be putting these on like yeah. It's like once you kind of find that like your little niche or what you kind of like to wear, and it just make it work for you. You know what I mean? Like you said, and even Joseph too, what you said is a good point. You know what I mean? Like you can't really get on anybody for what they wear because that track that like that specific, like, you know, if it's music or whatever it is, or if it's their favorite actor, actress, or whoever it is, right? Like that pertains to you. So I want to be like that. Like I want to be like that person. You know what I mean? Depending on, you know, if you're emo, if you're fucking jock, you're a nerd, whatever you wear, it's like that's them. That's their lifestyle. That's what they like to wear. You know what I mean? So can't even get mad at that.
You can, bro. You gotta respect it.
Nah, big facts. Joseph got me two ideas that just came in mind. So one of them was like how Biggie had the Fuji sweater. Like, you know, sometimes I see it out here in downtown. Some people in the clubs and the bars and people wear it. So that's already a fashion trend. Back in the 90s, bring it back.
Yeah.
And then we in the 2020s right now. And then my second thought was bro, I think San Diego, like our city, bro, I think is one of those cities where it's really about fashion. I think people just like when you go to the club, people try to do the flyest outfits. Like people try to do the most when they go to the mall. People try to get
they try to show up. Yeah, facts.
I mean, I don't know. Do y'all agree? Can y'all add on to it? Y'all think people
sure.
different?
Yeah. Every time I step out like downtown, it's like a runway show. It's a free runway show, and you know, because you know how they just started blocking the streets off. You know what I'm saying? Now you really get to see how people are dressing. When I go, I shit you not, I always look at people on their outfits. I want to see what they're wearing, how they're wearing it. You know what I'm saying? If I can, I'll ask them like, oh, you know, where you caught that? When I'm at David Buster's and I'm working, bro, like I'll be peeping. I'm like, okay, hey, bro, where'd you get that? Where you get that? You feel me?
Yeah.
I've gotten a bunch of Instagrams just looking at people's clothes, be like, oh, where'd you get that at? You know what I'm saying? Trying to network, let them know I got mine. But it's crazy, bro, because now more than ever, like people, you know, connect their identities with their fashion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like back then,
true.
People only did it in a professional manner. They're like, okay, I'll wear this suit to look good. But now more than ever, you know, especially like because of rock stars, rappers, they help you. I feel like they help you to personify yourself in a bigger light. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes it's not always the positive manner in a positive manner. But I think when it comes down to it's helping people to express themselves when they usually might not.
Yeah. And then how would it feel too, like walking out with you know, fast forward to now, like walking out with your own gear, like how was that made everything different as far as your fashion? Like, you know, you're walking out now with, you know, I got Danny Diego on me, you know what I mean? It's like
nice, though.
you're walking out with your own shit, you know?
Oh yeah, that gotta feel good. Like, do you get a good feedback wearing your own brand? People saying they like it. How's that feel?
Dude, 95% of the time I'm trying to rock my own shit. Like even like I'll buy things and I'll add my shit to it. Like I bought like this Gap sweater one time and I put my shit over it because I'm like, you know, it was a plain little Gap sweater, but I'm like, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna find a way to make it mine. You know what I'm saying? Nice. So yeah, I like wearing my stuff and it feels good when you put it on. It's just like, it's just like, damn, like this, I really created that. We created that. Like we came up with that concept and we're actually looking at that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we do more, like it's less talk and we just rather show you, and it's dope, man. Like we really make things happen and it's crazy. Like through the process, we're like, you know, we think about it and bam, it's out there, and just seeing it and us rocking it,
To add on to that, have y'all experienced, say, going out and seeing somebody wearing y'all merch? Have y'all witnessed that yet?
That's a good question.
Like this, I don't know. You're at the mall and you see somebody, maybe you don't know them, or maybe you do. Like, have you ever witnessed that yet?
I don't get that. What I get a lot is like people be like, "Hey, bro, I seen someone wearing your stuff, bro," and they'll be
even if it's someone else,
no. So they'll be like, "Oh, do you know Joseph?" And they'll be like, "Nah, this is the homie Danny's friend." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's his partner." Or I'll be like, vice versa. He's like, Danny, but he didn't know Joseph.
That's good. That's love.
That's how it is for me too. It's just like homies telling me, "Hey, I see somebody rocking your stuff," and it feels good. I'm like, "Damn, that's dope."
Yeah,
like,
even word of mouth's dope, but you know, I feel like once you guys witness it with your own eyes, man, it might just be a new level of, you know, a new experience. Like, damn, they really, you know, fucking with my shit, and I don't even know who this guy is, you know, like.
That's what it is, bro. Like,
this is like when it comes to music, man. Like if I was a rapper and I'm driving down the street and I hear someone bumping my tape next to me, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm making a wave around the city. Like, you know, that got to be like some next level. Like, you know, okay, I'm actually doing something.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
That's like if I hear someone fucking with our podcast and like, oh, you heard a peer rap podcast, and like, yeah, I'm the host. What the fuck? What do you mean if I heard, like, you know, just,
it's
you know,
crazy. Like,
hear that shit, you know?
No, that's a dope feeling, man. Because it's like, and that I was actually gonna say that too, Kev. It's like you said, like, you know what I mean, if you hear someone like actually like listen to your stuff, it's like that level is just like, damn, like, you know, you would kind of achieved another level, like you just passed, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, damn, okay, we making some progress here. So
and if anything, that's just more motivation.
100%.
Okay, this one guy's wearing it, I want everybody else wearing it, or you know, or listen to it, or whatever it is, you know, like
And I don't want to hold you guys for too long, but I guess another question, I kind of got inspired by some of the comments. So did you guys get inspired by any other like other brands that you might have like, you know, or rocking or something that you like that you kind of got inspired by some of these brands? You know, same thing, you know, with music, you know, artists get inspired by other artists. So
no, definitely, like with the design, like with clothing, it's like Off-White Virgil, everything he did with like Off-White and Nike, like that definitely inspired me a lot. Like that you can literally do anything and there's no rules to fashion, there's no right or wrong way to create. And that's what I like, that like how he expressed himself. And I feel like, you know what, I feel like there was like this boundary on how to create, but I'm like, now it's just like, nah, just express yourself. And I think Virgil did that really well. Like just breaking, like, you know, breaking the, like, you know, there's like just breaking the rules and like creating. And I love that. And I feel like that's like the brand and everything that he did with Pyrex, Off-White, and Nike and Louis Vuitton is so dope. And that's like one of the biggest inspirations of like clothing that I really look up to, for sure.
Yeah, for me, it's Ralph Lauren. I really like Ralph Lauren. For me, Ralph Lauren, he taught me that when you make clothing for people, you're not thinking about what they think looks nice. You think about like how you can make them look good, and that's the best part. That made me realize like I am the creative. I'm the one gonna tell people how to look good. You know what I'm saying? Without being so forceful and aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I just mean it in the sense like I'm gonna bring a certain amount of garments and a certain type of product that's gonna catch their eye and be like, dang, this, I need to wear this. And in turn, it's gonna make them realize that, yeah, I envision what they're wearing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, that's fire. I want to get to this. I've seen it pop up a few times. You guys got any rappers from like SD that you guys listen to?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, we got a couple artists for real. We got our boy Boo the Prince. We got our boy Clouds. We got who else is out here making big noise like that? We
Oh, see, he made a comment. Boo Boo the Prince. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, hey, check
check
him out. Hey, for real. Like his music, his sound is really dope and unique.
Oh, right
And
here.
our boy Clouds too.
Yeah, Boo,
Yeah, for sure. Hey, they go Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, be on the lookout for that for sure. And our boy Clouds and you know, there's a Tony G, man. Shout outs to him. He shouted us out on a track.
Hardini.
D Rob,
that's
like
fire.
Ooh, Hardini.
Fire.
Okay.
all those people, man. That's all love.
Nah, that's cool.
Fire.
Nah, man. Yeah, y'all mess with some of the artists we got on here, like.
Yeah, shout out. We had Ash the Arthur, Primo the Great. Shout out Sugar.
Primo.
We got a lot
Eamon.
of artists too.
Eamon, we got
Eamon's
Eamon.
Eamon was fire too. So
Yeah, we got
yeah, a lot.
Yeah, we
There's so
definitely-
many speaking out. I just can't like. off
Yeah,
the
I
top.
don't know. Every time I'm trying to think, it was a lot
Yeah.
of. There's a lot of
so
people.
many artists, man.
Yeah,
But,
and more to
they're all
come too. You
great.
know what I mean? So
Yeah, more to
um,
come.
Once
It's
you
gonna be a
like
lot
Dago
of
push, bro. Like if you pushing Dago, we pushing Dago, and we support everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We want to bring that creative prowess around all of that, you know, to make something bigger. You feel
Yeah.
me?
There's
Yeah.
no reason why San
It's
Diego
not
can't be
efficient
its
in the
own.
sense, like, we want to make money, but in reality, like,
Shout out
yo,
Mickey
it's
Slick.
Dago first. You feel me?
No, it's facts. There's money for all of us out here, man. Like there's money for all of us out here, and Keb's very big on that too. But he you know, says it quite a lot too on the podcast. It's like, you know, that's what we want to push. Even just having like, you know,
No reason why we can't be our own staple, you know. Like San Diego, everybody knows San Diego. You got people moving out here every damn day. Like, no reason why we can't be our own city. Fucking, you know, putting on like, you know, LA's right there, okay, but San Diego can compete.
Yeah, they don't show enough love, man. LA, Bay Area, got
And
that
also the people in
They
San
got,
Diego need to also show more love too. You know,
Yeah,
that's all.
bro.
All
We have
plays
to
roles.
show love, bro.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and I feel like you know what I mean, all it takes is that spark, and I feel like it's starting to happen too. You know what I mean? Even small stuff like this, you know what I mean, little by little, when we have people on the podcast, it's like, you know what I mean, all we're doing is just showing our love and our support, you know what I mean, to keep, you know what I mean, keep pushing it and show them, you know, show as much, if it's artists, chefs, clothing brand, whoever it is, you know what I mean? It's like, if we could do our part, you know what I mean, we're gonna do what we can, you know what I mean, to help at least, you know, put, you know, San Diego at least on the map for when it comes to whatever it is, you know what I mean? So
No, for sure, man.
Yeah.
but that's the last question that we always ask everyone is, what's next for By Danny?
Hey, I'm glad you said. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
You gonna
got
throw
some
some,
big exclusive.
throw
Right?
some
Exclusive?
promo? Hold up, exclusive. Y'all not getting it first, bro. Y'all getting it first from us.
Hey, Kev. Hey, this is a Pure Rap Podcast exclusive.
Exclusive. What we got?
We got the
It's a
ski
face
mask.
mask.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
That's definitely a cop for me. Bro.
Damn, I was trying to hit a lick
definitely need
too.
to cop that, bro.
I was trying to hit a lick too. No,
Yeah, I'm trying to hit that lick.
Okay.
Yeah, ski mask
Okay,
coming
bro,
out
I'm trying to
soon.
hit
Check it
licks,
out, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, bro.
Okay.
That's what I need out here in Minnesota, bro. That's what I need. Shit.
Nah, I need that for work, bro. Hey, I need that ASAP, bro.
What you trying to rob somebody?
We also got
Trying to
these
rob
things right
somebody.
here coming out soon too.
Ooh, the,
Hey,
the
I'm
50?
copping that for sure.
The 50?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
copping that.
These are all
Hey,
samples
bro.
too. So there's gonna be limited drop. These are just samples. We're gonna drop like the real.
What is
we're
it?
gonna analyze the
Ooh, there's a
project.
little-
Oh, that's fire.
There's a little
Yeah.
quote. What is that? What I do, though? What's that say? What? Kindness not now, but do okay. I like that. Like that. Hey, it's cold. I see you got the beanie on. What's up? You got the beanie? Are we dropping beanies?
Nah, not
Dan,
the
we
beanies,
dropping
but
beanies
maybe,
yet?
I don't know if they like it. We definitely gonna drop it.
Okay.
I know Darnell be on the beanies.
Hey, it's cold, man. I be outside a lot, man.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
like- that's a.
Button up.
Oh, that's cardigan.
Wait,
Oh,
that cardigan?
oh, that's cardigan.
Oh yeah, that's
too.
fire, bro.
Nobody's
right.
rocking. Hey,
Check out the
I was
details.
trying to tell
That's-
people
that's a
nobody's
stencil you
rocking
got in the street.
cardigan
That,
like
tags are
that.
exquisite.
Yeah, you guys got like high. That's the thing I like about your brand too.
Bruh,
'Cause
nobody's rocking.
it's definitely
cardigans
it's like high quality streetwear too. You know what I mean? It's like,
There's another
That's hella high school.
Oh, you got the,
oh, that's
Oh
fire,
no,
bro.
we got the bomber. No,
Got the bomber.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna do you guys one better. Can I?
Get the full screen.
We all gonna pull up here on.
They
with
need
some
the
bomber
full
jackets on.
screen. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Go
yeah,
back to
put
the.
that-
Can we go back to the
put
bomber?
Put that last one back up too. I need that.
Go back
I think
to the
we all
bomber.
need to
Yeah, that's
That
fire,
that
bro.
was too fly. Hold up. Hold
I
up.
think we need a by Danny Diego and Pierre Rap collab.
Oh, that's
Facts.
exclusive.
I think we need some custom collab.
Yo, that's
Crazy
exclusive,
designer, you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah, that's
All
fire, bro.
black,
That's
the bomber. Oh no.
That's fire, bro.
Oh no, that's exclusive.
Do you guys have
man.
like a time or like when this will be released, or
Oh, we
What was that?
don't get no sneak peek.
you guys have a time when it will be released?
Or we just gonna play by
We're
ear?
thinking mid-March or late or early April for sure. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We just been
that's our
holding it
next
in right
drop,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's our
Okay,
next-
Oh, man.
damn, man.
Right, you
Yo, they
guys,
came
man.
out. They came out the woodwork with this heat though. Like, yo,
Yeah, that's just See, I be one of the comments saying that shit too, bro.
Hey,
So-
yeah, nah, them
Clearly.
boys is cool. Nah, they
Cool.
cool. Nah, that's some drip.
That's
Bro, I come
Yeah.
out to the
Yeah, man,
heat,
so I
bro.
need that for my overnight job. I really
Yeah,
want
man.
that.
That
Damn, the
shit do-
puffer.
No, the
Yeah, that
puffer,
shit.
bro. When I seen the puffer, I'm like, bro, come on.
That's
man.
love, man.
It's too much
sure.
drip, man. It's too
Yeah, that
much
shit
drip.
fire.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I need the face mask. I need man. I need to write a list, bro. I need all that, bro. I need all
That's
that.
love.
Y'all
That's
definitely about to have me spend some money, so
Yeah, I'm definitely broke in a minute. Fucking with y'all.
yeah,
man.
facts,
Like,
Cap. Yeah, we are definitely copping. Man, it was definitely dope having you guys on, man, and seeing you guys do your thing too, bro. It's
Hey,
like,
thank you guys for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, this
Oh, yeah,
platform
yeah,
that's
nah.
created. Hey, thank you guys so much for creating this platform and putting us on there. and
Appreciate
you guys for sure. You guys got I'm throwing y'all the flowers, man. Y'all really doing this.
Facts, bro.
You know,
Hey, nah, that's
We
love.
appreciate it, man.
Nah.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Man, like, hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Nah, this shit was dope, man. That shit
Yeah,
was dope.
we're gonna stay tapped into y'all growth. You
Yeah,
know
exactly.
what y'all got coming up. We're gonna stay tapped in for
Always,
sure.
always. We're gonna
yeah,
tap in,
100%, bro. Like,
bro. Yeah,
you're gonna see me out. You know, we always win the hats, so I gotta cut me a couple hats. You know, we're gonna be wearing the merch on the Pure Rap. I'm about to be just wearing it one day. Darnell's gonna be like, Darnell's gonna be like, "Damn, what is that?
For real.
What is
He
that
might
that you
wear
wearing,
some
bro? What's
shit.
that?"
Yeah, he might wear some shit. I might wear
Yeah, man.
another shit. You know what I mean? Nah, man, we definitely fuck with Dago, especially people in high school. Man, we had we had Nico. We had Nico on the show, bro. He be
Yeah,
producing.
shout out
bro.
Nico.
Facts. Hey, shout out to Hammond.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
Nico,
Nico.
man, he's our his beat.
That's
Is
our-
our
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
his beat.
yeah.
That's
You
all.
got that? You got that? That was the beat.
We got Nico's approval.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
he
to
let
him,
us
man.
fuck with it, the beat, and we got
right.
Jeannie, that was a chef in high school. We definitely got another artist. We won't say at the moment, but he's definitely gonna come up. Pull up with us, and then we gonna have people from Dago that I didn't know had talent, bro, and had skills like y'all. So we definitely gonna showcase it, bro, like we've been doing, and we just gonna keep moving forward, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hey, it's definitely dope to see though, man. Like, and keep like you said, like just keep staying consistent, keep pushing it, bro. Like we're always gonna be following now, and then we always say too, anytime you're on the podcast, bro, if y'all ever want to, come back on, promote, or just talk hip hop or some shit, you know what I mean, or whatever it is, like,
We could do a little trivia game. We could do the trivia night.
yeah, we could do that too. Yeah. We do a lot, so it's like feel free, always hit us up, bro. Like our door is always open, like, and we really mean that. Like we're not like, you know what I mean. So yeah,
Same.
More
yeah,
content.
man, so
we fuck with it. More content.
facts. And Joseph too, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
my guy.
nah.
So it's really dope seeing
we
that
always
shit going into
tap in with
progression, man.
Joseph.
So for real,
Yeah, we
like,
always
that's just
tap
dope to
in.
see.
Hey, kid,
And it was
I know we don't talk a lot of shit, but hey,
Yeah.
bro, come through to Dave and Buster's because of this, I won't be working there for too long. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
we
100%.
he said, get it while it lasts.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we
Yeah.
tap into Dave and Buster's one
Yeah.
time.
I got you.
Yeah. And you know what it is with me, bro.
Nah,
We
we
don't-
got-
Yeah.
If
Oh, go
we
ahead.
Still working there when MCK is back, man. We're gonna pull,
Facts,
we're
I'm
gonna pull up in them
Oh
bombers.
yeah. Man, he's
Gonna
saying
put
in the
them bomber
summer though. I don't know.
Yeah, it
how
should be
you-
summer,
how
like
your life
summertime.
is.
Yeah.
He said summertime, but we gonna pull up
Yeah.
whenever. Feel me?
Yeah, it'll be
We're
summertime.
gonna pull up in the ski mask and the bomber
Shoot.
jacket.
Hey, nah, we gonna-
let your
we gonna
coworkers know
pull
we ain't
up-
robbing y'all nothing. We just pulling
We
up
gonna-
in,
hey,
in the merch.
Hey, we gonna pull up with the brand, bro, and Dave and
That's
Buster's.
love,
My
man.
man's gonna be
Sure,
working.
sure.
They're gonna be like, hey, they fuck with it. I'll be like, oh.
Oh, that's him,
hey,
right? That's him over there. What you-
That's him. Hey, over there.
That's him. That's
Hey.
nah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
raised,
speak on
yeah.
it, bro. Talk to him.
Facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
Yeah.
that shit, this dope episode, man, and,
Nah, it's
and it was
dope,
good to meet you as well, Danny, and the rest of the team
Likewise.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for sure.
Nah, for real,
Nah,
man.
appreciate the time, bro. We appreciate it.
Yeah, same.
Facts.
Likewise.
I love, man. Support y'all.
Yeah, and thanks to everyone who was tuning in and watching, and everyone who commented as well. Y'all always make the show a lot better too when we had the comments popping up. And also don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go check out our last episode. We ranked a whole bunch of random albums. That was our first time doing it.
Oh yeah, go ahead, check that out, bro.
Go check that one out. Go check out all of our other interviews, all that good stuff, and make sure to watch. If you're gonna be watching the replay, leave a comment down below. And you know what I mean. Also, we also have the link up too in the description. So if you want to copy some merch, if you like what, yeah. It's right in the description. So all you gotta do is click. You don't have to go any further. Just click on it. Pop right up on your screen.
People are lazy to type, man. Just click the link.
Just click the link. Just click the link.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. But without further ado, man, you guys have a good rest of your night, and everyone tuning in, man. Have a great night as well, man.
Pure Rap Podcast. We out, baby.
Facts.
Yes,